Yeah, what's going on? It's your boy Marc Fazon. I want to welcome you to the LPC podcast, and I am the laid back on the LPC podcast. And if you enjoy barbershop talk, a little trash talking, a little hoop session talk, then this is the podcast for you. Tune in. And we're back with another episode of the LPC podcast. That's the laid back, the petty, and the crazy podcast. I'm 1/3 of your host and crew. My name is Marc Fazon. We got
comedian Silas.
And who else we got over
And I'm Teddy, the comedian, your favorite comedian's favorite comedian.
This nigga gotta come in sexy all the time.
Every time.
Pause.
That's no Diddy.
Yeah, no Diddy.
Hey, speaking of sexy, nigga, what's going on with you, brother? Listen, Teddy, because you've been having a season right now, and I want to know what you out here doing, because you got your shorts on, brother.
First these thighs is out.
The thighs is out there.
They gonna be out regardless of what happens.
It's that type of summer.
Man,
city boy summer.
It don't matter. City, country,
State,
church,
nigga,
suburban.
First and foremost, don't put the church in this.
He did.
Separate the church from state, my nigga.
I can't.
What he's saying is that's where you recruit him at.
That's
though,
where
right?
I started.
That's where you recruit.
I'm gonna
tell you a spot.
What you got?
Gotta go to the Little League games. Little League football games.
Yeah, AU games.
Man,
all the single moms.
That's wild.
And then act like you concerned. Mm-hmm. Like when somebody gets tired, come on, just go out there and do all that. I'm telling you.
Oh, yeah.
Chicks be all over you like, who is he?
Or what you do is, you really
how
throw
long
them
ago
off.
you ran that place, Silas?
I haven't done it because I'm married. But I'll be there
because you said it with confidence.
I've
like that's a play he's ran.
He's been there before.
If I was in that position,
that's what
I would do.
Yeah.
I be thinking of it. I'm just thinking. I ain't doing it though.
What's the wildest thing you've done for play or for funds right now?
The wildest thing I've done? Yeah. Well, not now, but I'll take you back when I was 19.
Okay.
I made love to a prostitute.
You made love?
Yeah, I can't say what I want to say because I know we try to keep it clean.
You ain't have sex with her. You made love. So y'all was kissing.
No, we definitely. Okay, honestly, it was for a 2-piece and a biscuit and a mashed potato and gravy.
I'm not even gonna judge you for that.
Man,
time's hard.
You had to eat.
But this wasn't it. Like, so I walked into churches. This is a true story.
Nigga, so you got a hot and ready for some hot and ready box.
And it was shout out to the cook. Still don't know that nigga's name, but he was like, little nigga, you want, you know what I'm saying? I got something over there for you. And I looked to my left. And I was thinking through my penis, and my penis was leading the way. So I took it to the alley, and he hooked me up. He gave me, it was a breast of thigh, 2 Church's biscuits, a jalapeno in there, and a mashed potato and gravy, and I gave it to her. And we went back to the back in my Pontiac Sunfire.
So what was the purpose?
What was the purpose? Like, what did he get out of this?
Man, he was just throwing. He
threw you. Oh, so this nigga was the pimp.
Hey, man, that nigga's the homie.
Could have been.
Them niggas.
And I gave her 20.
They split.
Shout out to the church's employees.
Yeah, they split.
And you know the crazy part? She's doing well, man. I saw her a couple years ago back in Dayton. She got her life together. I looked, she had like 3 kids.
So you was the key to that then.
Man,
That's what it was.
I think at that point she was as low as she got.
Right. What's the lowest you've ever been, Silas?
As far as sexually,
I mean, just whatever, you know.
Man, I don't even want to go into it.
Talk about it. It's a long time ago.
Man, I've done some wild stuff, man.
Cause you went to college,
all right.
at HBCU.
Let me say this.
You played football. You pledged sorority. A frat.
There was an app. This is during my tricking phase.
Okay.
When I was in
what was the app called? POF?
No, what was the app that everybody used to be on that they shut down?
Y'all 15 years older than me.
It's not. No. It's a website that everybody used to be
Black
on.
Planet?
Not Black Planet.
That nigga hit you with a shot on low.
It was the tricking website.
Like Backpage?
Backpage.
I don't know about
Man.
You was horny.
Man, this wasn't a Backpage story. I was in this low budget strip club. This was like the starter kit strippers. And they was in there like the first ones like learning how to strip. And I was in there just recruiting. You know what I'm saying? Just trying to find an easy win, an easy kill. And I had hollered at this chick for like maybe $20, $30. You know what I'm saying? Like, and she was staying at one of them short stay hotels.
Oh, okay.
And she was like, my dude just left. Let's hurry up and get this in. So I couldn't even really focus like how I wanted to because I kept thinking this.
You gotta watch the door. Yeah, you gotta watch the door. You don't take off all your clothes. You leave your pants at your ankle at that point.
Hey, and that's exactly how I was smashing. Just pants on the knees and just one position in and out. This nigga judging me like a mug right now.
Hey, bro, real talk. That happened to me like that though. It was back in the day, long time ago. It was this
Hold
chick.
on. He judging you now because he like Pastor Mark did the same.
I'm gonna
thing.
get off of that pastor stuff.
I didn't even say nothing.
That's what he's doing.
Wow,
Though. I can tell
that's
by how
pretty
he looks.
petty.
So this is why the show is called LPC, because y'all niggas is petty. So this is what happened. So this girl, she was married, and she was like, "Yo, I want you to come through." Now I didn't know she was married. So she just, like I said, we worked together at the call center. So the call center, you just
Call center.
Call center, where
Call
it
center
happens.
coochie different.
It
Call center
happens.
coochie different.
And this chick was dragging a wagon. Let's say that. And she's like, Mark, I want you to come through. So I'm like, all right, bet. So she's like, listen. She said, but I got a dude. I was like, oh. I said, oh, it's all good. Then you do your thing. She's like, nah. She's like, I'm gonna make it work. She called her dude right in front of me. Was like, hey, one of my coworkers need a place to stay for the night. Is that cool? And he was like, yeah. He works third shift. She was like, come on through, and it is what it is. I couldn't even do it, bro. I said,
so you didn't even do it?
I didn't even do it. I passed it up.
Wow.
Because because it was different. Like if he was like a douchebag, he was like this was a good dude.
So you kind of knew him a little bit.
No, I just when he was gonna let me stay there on the strength of that, I was like, nah, I can't even smash.
This
man.
nigga would have did it. I already know. Look, that's why he looking like.
When I was at a call center, I actually both my crock pots came from me laying dick at a call center. You know what I'm saying? When I first got
crock
here,
pots?
no, I needed some crock pots, so I knew who to hit. You know what I'm saying?
Nigga got the potluck.
Bro, I do everything, bro.
That's what he
Like
came
because
up with.
I'm the hoes. I tell people all the time, the Jezebels, the hoes. I love them.
They good
I
people.
understand why they do what they do. Is it exhausting? Yes. Because it's not fun. Because I needed that crock pot. Now crock pot dick I was given, I needed that crock pot because I saw some recipes on Pinterest. And I didn't want to buy anything.
And with that, you put it on the crock pot, it cook for 4 or 5 hours. You good.
Listen.
You go to work, put some food on, come home, and you got a whole meal.
Listen, cream of chicken.
Mm-hmm.
Some cream of chicken, yeah.
Let me ask y'all. I don't know if this is on the topic or not, but do y'all think men get over breakups faster than women or vice versa?
Nah, women do.
Fam, I talk about time. I still not a man. So
Misha, what you think?
Do men get over breakups faster than women?
Or do women get over breakup?
Nah, I don't think so.
What?
I think it's 50-50.
I think a man is gonna move on faster than.
I disagree.
I think he'll have sex
I
faster than a
disagree.
woman.
Yeah, but you fucking through the pain.
Right.
You're not healing.
You're not healing.
You're not healing. You're like,
Yeah.
oh, okay.
Women will
Women
have your replacement at the door helping you move and stuff like that.
That's because they already got a nigga in place.
yeah,
anyway.
they got a
Men
nigga in
do the same
rotation.
thing. They keep
This
something in the
this
back pocket.
this is true. I know a guy who's never been single ever. Like since
So he's just been a revolving relationship.
since he
his
started
whole life.
smashing, he's never been single.
That's
so like
wild to
he'll
be
he'll
like
sleep
that.
with a girl, move in with her. He smashed for a couple years. When he gets done with her, he's already lining up his next
That's crazy.
situation before he ends up that first one.
Situation, nigga, that's a victim.
Well, see, this is what I was gonna go.
This is a good point. That is a good point.
She's a
I
victim.
was gonna go with this because I feel like men, we've been scarred ever since our first woman that we ever fell in love with.
Your mother.
Like you can.
Ooh, we know. I don't know.
I wouldn't
stuff.
even
Yeah,
gonna
we
go
wouldn't even
there. I'm talking about just the first woman that you was attracted to and you loved and you wanted to be with, your first kind of situation. Like I could tell you the girl's name. I could tell you the whole story.
She was white. Mine was white.
You had a white one?
White girl got you?
Nah, well, yeah, but no.
How
Her
old
name
was
was
you, bro?
Elise.
How old?
Oh yeah, she's
Sixth
a hood
grade.
White. She's a hood white
Sixth
girl.
grade
though.
for me.
Sixth
Look.
grade.
I can tell you right
She
now.
big as a bear now. Glad I got out.
Shout out to Elise if you're watching.
Right, facts. I got a quick story. Can I get a story in real quick?
Yeah,
Go ahead.
couple
Hit
minutes.
his closest out with a story.
Well, yo, the girl, I was in sixth grade, 13 years old.
All right.
Man, this girl's name Kim. Kim was developing faster than the women. So she had body like a mug. Like you could sit a Sunday dinner on her ass and it wouldn't move. She was bad, sixth grade. Man, I love some daggone Kim. But Kim was fast. And she do little things like toot her ass up. So you had to be forced to walk past her. When you 13 and you touch a little bit of ass, your meat hard the whole day. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, I love Kim. I love Kim so much, I used to do stupid shit. Like, you know how, I don't know, where you grew up in?
Dayton, Ohio.
You grew up in Dayton. For lunch, You know, they used to serve them delicacies. You know, they served that Fiesta pizza
with
the fries on Thursdays. That was a delicacy. That was like going to Red Lobster or something back in the day. Man, I'll never forget. I had just got my shit. Got some fries. They was steaming hot. Put a little bit of salt on them. Here come Kim's funky ass. Rubbing on my head, talking about, you think I can get them fries? Of course, my goofy ass gave her them damn fries.
in front of everybody.
In front of everybody. And they was like, damn, he must love her. But Kim told me she liked me. It was between me and this nigga named Mondale, who she was really feeling.
Mondale always gonna win.
Mondale, just to describe this nigga wore hoodies with the hoodie on in the inside. This nigga was a thug. Nigga had a tattoo tear. I want to say he probably was about 15 or 16, so he had been in the 6th grade probably about 3 or 4 times.
Couldn't do long division.
Right, couldn't do none of that. Probably could barely count, but she loved that nigga.
Yeah.
And Mondale was more aggressive. You know, she toot her ass up. This nigga was grabbing all on her and everything. It looked like a Luke video in the classroom. So this nigga was all over her, right?
Yeah.
And me trying to figure out how I could gain this woman's approval because she had already told. She said, it's between me and you. My clean cut ass versus this thug nigga with all the edge that women be loving. So somehow I came up with a plan off of this dream that I had. In the dream, I had talked to her and said, Kim, you know, I don't want you to have to decide between me or you. So I just think, you know, because I just want you to be happy. So I want you to pick him. And in the dream, she was like, oh, my God, that's so nice of you. Because you did that, I pick you. And I said, yeah. And then we rode off into the sunset. So I'm thinking like, yeah, that's the plan, right?
Okay.
And this is when I found out about how nice guys, how we finished last.
That nigga tried to pull a King Solomon. Let's cut the baby in half. And she was like, okay.
Because my goofy ass went up to her as soon as I seen her that day, the next day. And she's like, I'm sitting there telling her, like, you know, I'm running the script. You know, all I want you to do is be happy. You know, she was like, you sure? You sure that's what you want to do? You want me to talk to Mondale? I was like, yes.
You giving out real names and everything, too.
Oh, of course, yeah. I hope that nigga in jail, too, man. So, nigga, by lunchtime, she was kissing all over that nigga, man. Broke my heart, man. I can't even eat fries no more, man.
Dang. You ain't had potatoes since.
Man, every time I look at fries, I start crying, man.
I'm so sorry.
That's rough.
Yeah, man.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah. Teddy, what was your first heartbreak? We got a few more moments. We can tell us about Elise, because she sounded like she was thick.
Nah, man, she's a fat big back.
She had a big back then.
This is a Caucasian.
That wasn't
woman,
actually.
though, right?
So my first real heartbreak was 7th grade. Ashley Talley.
You gave out full
damn
government
Ashley.
names.
Whoa, didn't he? So
These
that
damn
means, Mark, you gotta
Ashleys.
give out yours too. We over here spilling the truth.
But it was mine was, you guys remember when you had your school pictures and you wrote a note on the back?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
She gave me the wrong pick.
So it was somebody else's note on the back?
It was my teammate Phil.
What did she say to Phil? I know this is probably discouraging. What did she say to this nigga?
Man, listen.
She hit that nigga with some stuff.
She hit me with a one-liner.
Yeah.
And she had to give him 2 picks. So I got part 1 because she wrote so much stuff on the back. Now, you got to think about it just real quick. I was like 4'6" in 7th grade. Phil was 6'4".
Okay.
So all I could do was cry.
Yeah.
I was
6'4" in the 7th grade.
I had to go in the bathroom and
So
take
this
that to
nigga
the
he
chin.
probably was in the league then. If he
No, he can't read.
okay,
And that makes me feel
I don't mean
better.
nothing.
He said he can't read.
Now that makes me feel better.
You won that battle.
No, I lost.
Yeah.
It was embarrassing.
Yeah.
So just imagine being at the lunch table and every nigga is just like,
So everybody knew about it?
everybody knows.
What'd she say on part 1, man?
It was a lot of, I can't wait to see how far this goes.
Wow.
And I just wanted to know when to start going.
Yeah.
At what point did
At what point?
Yeah. But he lived literally next to the school. Like my nigga could step over the fence and he's in class.
Oh wow.
Oh, yeah. So
Yeah, so she was sliding over there.
He had easy act. Oh, so he was already smashing?
He was hitting it before me. The only thing I did
that-
was
that
suck some
crush.
titties. Yeah, he had he had a huge dick. 7th grade, I was like, damn, that's crazy. My nuts hadn't even dropped. I was still singing like first alto and choir.
Nigga, you was still on Michael Jackson, Jason Weaver voice. Wow, that's crazy.
I'm still on that now.
Okay, I'm gonna close this out. As far as heartbreak, I don't think cause I said, for me, for the most part, I dump before I'm never the dumpy. I'm always the dumper.
So you ain't never been dumb.
Now I have been played before.
Ladies,
so, yeah.
if you watching,
yeah.
please put this nigga on blast.
Put me on blast.
He said he ain't never been dumped before.
Cause I said literally, I be peeping stuff like I'm out. Like if I notice you, if you always order 2 things, one for you, one for me, and then one day you don't order me one, I'm like, oh yeah, she moving different. I'm out. I'm like I said, I would just jump ship real quick back then.
He was out early.
Yeah, I was out early. So this is what I would say. Something similar to what Teddy had. This was in middle school. I was dating this girl.
Damn, all of ours was middle school.
Middle school is like, because in middle school it seemed like it's the end of the world. Like it seemed like
really
it seemed like it's just detrimental to your life, but it's not. I was dating this girl. She was older. We had kissed and everything, but we hadn't done nothing else. Like so, your boy hadn't got no hand job, no nothing. Holding hands and kissing was it. I had to go to Atlanta for like a funeral or something like that, and I ain't want to go. My mom was like, "Nah, you gotta go." I'm like, "Nah, man, I'm trying." Because we was getting action. We was getting towards the action, but we hadn't got there yet. Mm-hmm. And I went out of town. I came back, and the homies was like, "Yo, bro, man, she smashing my niggas." I was like, "What?"
You like I just left.
I was going for a weekend.
Yeah,
it didn't take that long.
It's all it takes. It's all it takes in middle school.
Shit, we move fast. You already know how that go.
And she got me, like I said. But what's crazy is this. She is a mother now. She got like maybe 4 or 5, beautiful kids, and she fosters a lot. She's doing really good with herself. But she ain't doing that good. Let's put it that way. I'm still.
That's what's up. Yeah. Well, I'm saying fuck Kim because Kim hurt my heart still. So fuck her, man. Wow. I don't even know where she at, but fuck Kim. No. Man.
Mm. All right. So if you got an ex that hurts you, hey man, listen, leave a comment and we go shout you out next episode because that's hilarious, man. We talking about heartbreaks and the crazy things we did for love. That's gonna be it for today's episode. We're gonna hit y'all with a quick one. My name is Marc Fazon.
I'm comedian Silas.
And I'm Teddy the comedian. What your favorite comedian's favorite comedian?
And this is another episode of LPC Podcast, and we're out.